Hey everyone, it's Liz from City Green, and I have very exciting news because for today's garden session, you are going to be starting your own seeds inside. But first, let's learn some more about seeds and why we grow them inside. As you can see, seeds come in all shapes and sizes, and often come from the fruits that were growing on our plants last year. I am sure you have seen the seeds in tomatoes, pumpkins, beans, and peppers. Some seeds, like those from lettuce and broccoli, we don't see as much because they show up after we've finished eating them. When it gets warm outside, lettuce and broccoli shoot up yellow flowers and tiny seed pods that allow us to collect and save our seeds for next year. What's amazing about seeds is that they hold all the beginnings of a plant in a very small package. Seeds often have a seed coat to protect them, a food source to get the plant started in life, and the beginnings of the first leaf and root. Here at the City Green Farm, we store all of our seeds in the greenhouse. Our greenhouse is made out of plastic, so the sunlight comes through the walls, gets trapped inside, and keeps the greenhouse nice and warm. The good news is that you can also start seeds inside if you buy special LED lights, or if you just put your seedling trays next to a really sunny window. One thing to remember is that some seeds germinate faster than others. Germinate is a fancy word for when a seed sprouts and starts to turn into a plant. Pretty much all seeds will grow as long as they have three things: adequate water, close contact to the soil, and enough sunlight and warmth. It is super important that we never let our seeds and seed trays dry out completely. So why do we start seeds indoors? Well, if you think about it, seeds and seedlings are pretty much just like little babies. So by keeping them inside and watching them very closely, we can make sure they have everything they need. Also, starting seeds inside helps our seedlings get a head start in the warmth so that we can plant them outside when they're even bigger. Also, it's important to remember that not all seeds like to be started inside and then transplanted outside. These kinds of plants include carrots, radishes, and beans. These types of seeds like to be planted directly outside where they can grow. So when you start your seeds, you're going to need the following: your seeding tray, your seeds, your label making supplies, a water bottle with a watering attachment, or you can use a big sponge, a spray bottle, or a watering can if you have one. And you're also going to need your potting soil. It's important that you use the potting soil that's been provided by City Green because the soil that's outside in the ground is too heavy to start seeds. So step one is to pre-moisten your soil so that it's not wet, but it's also not dry and crumbly. And after adding water to the soil, mix it around so that you can make sure all the soil is moist. After our soil is moistened, it's time to add soil to our seeding tray. So as you fill your seed tray, you want to pack down the soil, not super tight, but lightly, so that you make sure the tray is filled. Add a little more. Press down, and you're ready to add seeds. Now you can use your finger, a marker, a pencil, or a pen to make 1/2 inch holes in your seed tray where the seeds are going to grow. Now you're going to take your seeds and put between 1 to 3 seeds in each hole. Now you can use the soil around the hole to cover up your seeds. Now you want to use your labels to label each type of seed so that you don't forget. And on the back of your label, be sure to write the date that you seeded it. Now that you've labeled and planted your seeds, you can water them using your water bottle attachment, like I said, or a spray bottle or a watering can. And you might want to water once, let the water soak in, and then water once or twice more to make sure that the water gets all the way to the bottom of the seed tray. So now that you have your seeds seeded, you can have everyone bring their seed tray home, or you can leave the seeds at the organization, Boys and Girls Club, or school where they were planted. The most important thing is that the seeds have somewhere that's warm and has enough sunlight. So you can either use the LED light provided, put the seeds near a really sunny window, or if you have none of those options, these seeds may also do okay if you just grow them outside, as long as they're in a really sunny and warm location. Once you have a perfect spot for your seeds to grow, you want to make sure that you water them at least twice a day so that the soil never fully dries out. Another trick you can do is add plastic wrap to the top of your seed tray, and that will help them grow quicker. As your seeds are growing, I encourage you to notice which ones grow first, how their leaves look different, and how fast they grow. All right, I hope you had a good time seeding. Now it's time to go out to your garden and water your seeds and seedlings out there and see what's grown since last time you've been out there.